Okay everybody, we're going to do an unboxing video of the brand new Warrior Mini 2. So this has been hinted for a while that we were going to upgrade the Warrior Mini, and here we are. So this is the Warrior Mini 2. We're going to do a complete unboxing of it for you, show you all what you get inside and a couple of our thoughts and comparisons as well. So on the back you will be able to see your specs and your run times. You can pause the video, or I'll put up on the screen, you can pause it and read that. But you're maxing out at 750 lumens, IPX8 and a 1.5 meter drop test, and your throw 220 meters. So let's open her up, and as you can see in the box, we've got something slightly different here. We have our bi-directional pocket clip on here. I'll show you all that in a minute. So what you get, usually the upgraded silicone lanyard, which I like these. I haven't had a play about these for a while, but these are the upgraded silicone lanyards, which are nice. So you get that. You also get your MCC3 charge cable, so you can notify that with the wee red dot there. You know that's the MCC3, so that's the smarter fast charge cable, and that can go backwards and do anything from 1 amp, 1.5 and 2 amp. Now, you also get, I always call these like a bull ring type idea, but you have this, it's like a clip, and you can have that there to attach to the torch, just as, or attach to your keys or whatever you're doing, or your rucksack or whatever, so you get that as well. And your user manual. Please read your user manual, that's what it's there for. So you have everything in there that you possibly need to know about the torch, about the tail switch, and your do's and don'ts. Now, the torch itself, it looks pretty sweet. Same sort of body, same cuttings on the body as the Warrior Mini. Some very subtle changes and some really drastic changes as well. So you can see the head is completely different than the Warrior Mini. We will put up some comparisons for you. Give you a quick look at the LED area, and straight away you can see that we have a proximity sensor right in the top. So your proximity sensor there, that will prevent the torch from going to full power if it is blocked, turned on in your pocket or in a bag or whatever, and then when you move your hand away far enough, it will go back to full brightness. So you can see it activating there. So that is your proximity sensor. Also, a massive change on this is around the tail switch. So you can see here that we have another clip, just like a removable pocket clip with a split ring on it, so you can do your lanyard onto there and have that in your pocket to pull out your torch. You can do that, so you get that with it, or you can just remove that, and then with your pocket clip here you can pop that off, put it on here to carry the torch bezel down. So bezel up, bezel down, and again, anything I do with bezel down, I always line up the pocket clip with the button on the back, so my finger lands here and my thumb automatically lands on the power button. So that's probably how I will carry the Warrior Mini 2, like that, with bezel down. And saying you have the proximity sensor in there, so that will prevent, if it does turn on with the tail switch or the button, that will prevent it going to full power. Same features as normal. You can triple tap and you'll get strobe, and you can use the tail switch for your half press for momentary, full press for turbo, and you can program it as well. So you can have it that your full press on your tail switch is strobe, so you can do that as well. So that is the Warrior Mini 2. Some really subtle changes that will show you. If you look very carefully around the Warrior sign just on the name, you can see that there's some really neat wee changes. So drop us a comment if you can identify all the bits in there. So that is your Warrior Mini 2. Your head, definitely bigger than the Warrior Mini. Your bezel is not aggressive. It's got some aggressions to it, but it is very, very smooth, so it's not going to snag on anything. What we're going to do is going to compare this to the Warrior Mini and the Baton Pro as well, just for size-wise. So we're going to compare that out for you so you can see the differences. So this is the Warrior Mini 2. We're going to compare that to the original Warrior Mini. So you can see it has the same serrations on the body. That's obviously not changed, but you can see there's a definite size difference to the Warrior Mini 2. So comparing that. So if I line this up tail switch to tail switch, you can see there was a definite size difference. And then you can see around the head. So it gives you an idea how much bigger it is. Bit of a top-down look, you can see the size of the LED. So there's definitely a bigger head on it. But it is, I do feel it is a good upgrade for that. Now, for me, what I was seeing the artworks for this, I really wanted to compare it to the Baton Pro with the head size of it. So again, that's lined up tail switch to tail switch, and you can see the size of the Baton Pro compared to the Warrior Mini 2. So the Warrior Mini 2 is bigger than the Baton Pro. I still think it's a very easy light to EDC. And you can see again, there's your LED difference. Now the Warrior Mini 2 does give you a centered sort of hotspot and then a nice spill round. We'll show you some footage of that. But that is the differences. All together, if we go with this, there is your Warrior Mini, your Baton Pro, and then your Warrior Mini 2. That's your setup for comparing it size-wise. I still think the Warrior Mini 2 is going to be a good light for you. You have the options of going bezel down, which I know a lot of you guys wanted to go bezel down. So you have that now. You have then the options to flick this on for if you want to remove the pocket clip and just to have it with a lanyard. And again, you probably can flick this over. It's a very tight fit, but you probably could do that. Yeah, it's a very, very tight fit. So you can do that if you want. And that is your lot for your Warrior Mini. So that's the extra bits that you get for your pocket clip. And you can have that at the top as if you want to have it on the top and have your lanyard on there. Just customize that the way you want to. They are tight to get off. That's one thing I will say is they're very tight to get off. But there you go.